These ones, they are not Anunnaki, but they are old. They are from the time when the Anunnaki had their own universe. They knew them before they were taken out. Their universe was taken out because of their... I'm just going to use the word evilness because that's the best word. They had sympathy for the Anunnaki and felt that path should not have been chosen. They had sympathy for the Anunnaki that survived. They had sympathy for the Anunnaki acting as they did. They had a sense of reasoning whereby it was, on their point, understandable. And they felt that the Anunnaki were treated unfairly or unjustly from their viewpoint. They do not have an abhorrence for evil or harm. They see it in a more of a, like a scientist would studying something.
No. Actually, I actually know what's going on here.
Okay.
I actually know who these ones are. That's why I asked if you smite them, because they really need to be smited. Because here's what they are. They are like the politicians, or the people who say that white supremacists and like the neo-Nazi party people should have the right to talk, the same as people who like Black Lives Matter, and should have the right of free speech. And if you don't give them the right of free speech, you're the one who's undermining the human rights. They are truly evil. They are evil who masquerade as light and just and good. And the problem is that people of light's automatic reaction to them is to try and come to an understanding or explain. But the problem is, if you start trying to come to an understanding or explain, they got you. And you'll be endlessly trying to come to an understanding and explain, and they'll have to like compromise and middle ground and debate and discussions, and they're not actually trying to come to an understanding or a compromise or whatever. They're just trying to give a platform to the evil in such a way that people will get used to it.
Yes. They acclimate into it, yes.
Acclimate into it and become more accepting of it. Say, oh, that's just a different opinion. Instead of saying, oh, that's evil, away with you and destroy the evil because it's wrong and it's causing harm. I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing like an undermining kind of attack.
Yes, they are. There is.
Smite them. Smite them now. Destroy all of them. God, the divine, all these. Go smite them and stop listening to. Put earbuds in. Those like things that make it so you can't hear, because they're like sirens. If you hear them, you're done for. So just like plug your ears and smite them because you need to get rid of them.
Okay.
Because the people like this, they are evil.
Yes.
They're not the obvious evil.
They're the insidious.
They're the insidious evil. They're the evil that makes it easier for the true evil to actually flourish.
Flourish and continue to exist.
Yes. So
they're the evil that
get
allows...
rid of them now.
Okay. All right.
Just wipe them out.
Okay. Okay, I'm connecting with God, the source of all life. I am connecting with the Great Father, the Great Mother, and Light. Light really doesn't like him. He avoids him.
If Light doesn't like him, then that means that they're not good. Because Light is, well, he's light.
Yes. Okay, we have done before. We have done before what like we had done with another universe. But this has to be a little bit more of a... We'll work this out. We have done before where we basically brought like a God Haboop to one universe because there were issues within that universe of a similar nature, and we're going, okay,
The God Haboop won't work on these people?
No.
Because they keep just enough light in themselves.
Yes.
So that a God Haboop can't hurt them. But they keep just enough dark in themselves so they can rebreathe the dark. So they just need to be smote. Just smite them. They're evil and manipulative, and they know how to cheat the system.
Always doing this.
So smite them.
Okay. Tamohoto no olo. Olo otoko no iti ono. Mohotane he te naname. Amohala ne te e kaina e he ta e he na ata na no e he. To moala na ki e a ke ata he na hai te he ne. To moha a ke te na e he ste ne a le ele. Amo atene. I am seeing what I can only describe as like a very long staff. And it's placed in the middle. And there is like...
Strike it now.
Boom, boom. It's almost here. And there is on the outside perimeter, it is like bands of light that are going in opposite directions. One band goes one way, one color, another band goes another way, another color. This is the light that is coming from light. Gamahene he te atostohana iatini ha te e ni mea tene he te alaehana o te manaka nahi ti mana ne he na he na he na he e te Wohala nei hasta hina te kamoana e moana he These are the ones who are experts at camouflage.
Yes.
This is why light has got to bring in quote unquote different colors. Yes. Simultaneously.
You'll be able to recognize them. On their heart is a disclaimer.
Oana he malahane he a tia no moite. Akata na haya he hamota hayesta anana haya hala. Ne he alahana he mai in right around there. God has now come to the point that He is and adding another light. A buana he is there. God toini. God. No.
Okay.
We are going to be doing the area where they existed. We are going to be having a continuous revolving of different colors of light that will continue to cleanse the area and bring into the area into balance. And
it is important that while you're doing all this, you also send out the whatever it is you're using to track them and smudge them out throughout everything.
Yes.
Because they are very good at running.
Yes, of course. They have seen and they have supported the Anunnaki in their tunnels. Koite me stohola. And me hatia kanaite. No, that's not sure I should do. We get to figure this out exactly. That is what it will do. Epustihinate. Epustinate. We are staying in the center spot, but we are also extending toward the farthest beyond anything that we have ever gone. And then we are coming back, and we do it every time a different color, frequency, sound pulls back. Always we have tried different oscillating light frequencies, and anything that they have, and we have gone to the edges of anything that had ever been considered. When we turn back, we are adjusting and changing each one so that they are not able to expect or know and are quickly recognized. We are now setting up throughout the mandala and around the mandala frequency points. These points will set out in harmony with each other and in balance with each other. That which is in line with me forth through God, the Great Father, the Great Mother, Light, and I. Different frequencies alternating. Everything that is in balance with God will be fine, but it will cause the ping so that we will know if there's any. It will be seen and recognized as to where they are. We are also setting up coming months as spiraling. Okay. This will continue to intermittently act and react, sometimes many silent, sometimes fewer. And these are divine sentinels, directly from God, the source of all life. They have no connection, nor sympathies, and cannot hear that which they emit, or see that which they emit, in the sense of their distortions. But they will always recognize this place where they are and act in accordance with divine actions. These sentinels are individuals, yet at the same time are united, so that when there is a frequency that is going through, or they do an alternating frequencies, they will always be in a special divine balance. This will prevent these ones from going outside creation or any other places, or hiding anywhere that they have anticipated a place to hide. All hearts are known to God. All hearts are known to God. And if there is a space where their heart is not found, that is also known to God. I am now going to find a breathing point, and I am going to notice to all creation, connect with God, the source of all life. If it is at any point throughout all of your existence that you experience that twinge in your heart, feels momentarily uncomfortable, but then another tries to reason it away and soothe it down. If you are feeling that twinge, immediately upon feeling that twinge, connect to God, the source of all life. Align your heart with divinity, and then God can act in line with divinity to keep peace and harmony within all creation and leave no opening for evil and disharmony and disconnection that allows suffering. For these ones, they work in a backwards fashion. They are not connected first to divine harmony and balance in the God in their center, and then emanate forth into their thinking to accentuate and expand upon it. But they go into their reasoning and push it down into their center, thus distorting the path and distorting their light. Many have entered into this pattern, believing that it is the wiser course, the higher course. I'm asking that where this exists, and everywhere that exists, you will see it in those that debate in politics, in those who make laws, and those who fall back upon them and say this is the law first, not this is right first. Always debating. They debate because they are not in line with divinity, because there is no need to debate if you are in line with divinity. The distortion which originates from the mind to the heart and the corrupting of the heart, I'm using the word heart as it can be understood there, but it is understood what I am talking about in other places, beings, that this will be adjusted and brought back into the right direction. It is like a heart valve that is putting the blood in the wrong direction and thus weakening the person. That something is leaking in the wrong direction. The valve must be healed and aligned so that it moves from their God center out. And their God center must be connected directly to God, the source of all life. Thus bringing all into divine harmony and balance. So be it, and so it is. So be it, and so it is. So be it, and so it is for all eternity and all past. For all that is and all that ever has been and will ever will be.